All right, to go over your journal questions real quick, I'm going to give you some insight, and I kind of want you to re-look at them, but then send them back to me with the edits, and I will go from there, and hopefully this could help fix it. All right, so in the what do you know, the first part, they read this whole thing, and you put what they have all together in money, but you forgot to include the other costs, such as what is the cost of a bowling game, what is the cost of laser tag. So you want to make sure you include all of that. And what you want to find out, when you really break it down, right, what you want to find out is they give you three questions. What is it the cost for the bowling games? What is the cost for laser tag? What is the cost of everything, and how many snacks? Include all of that into what you want to find out. And what kind of answer do you expect? You said I expect there to be more of one game played than the other regarding the price. You're right, but we could absorb a lot more, such as talk about the number of laser tag games, the number of bowling games, but even more, how much do they have to spend on the snacks? Okay. Then the next part. First question is, bowling costs $25 a game. The bowling fans want to play more than one game, right? Write an expression to help you find the cost of bowling more than one game. Now, the first part you did okay. What variable will represent the number of games of bowling? I love it. B is perfect variable. And no, that means B equals the number of games bowled. All right? But then when you talk about use this variable to write an expression, right, for the cost of bowling as an unknown number of games, you put 25 plus BX. Now, I'm not going to give you how to do this, but what I'm going to talk about is let B equal the number of games and C be the cost for that. If I bowl one game, how much does that cost? Right? $25. If I bowl two games, what does that cost? Right? $50. Three games would cost how much? $75. Which means, what are you doing to the number of games to get the cost? Such as, if I bowl B number of games, what would that cost be? The same thing will apply for laser tag. You chose the correct variable for L, no problem. But again, we have to change this going to L represents the number of laser tag games, C represents the cost, right? Now what could I do with the variable L and the cost per laser tag game to figure out the cost of L number of laser tag games? All right. So in question 3, you actually summarize what you did wrong in number 2 the right way. This is the cost of laser tag games. To a certain extent, this is the cost of bowling games. What should this be replaced with? They want to play just one game of laser tag. What is that one game going to cost? And what are we going to do with the cost of the bowling games? You're very close here. You just need to fix that part there. So question 4 says, the laser tag fans want to play just one game of bowling and more than one game of laser tag. Very similar to number 3. You did a really good job here, except what is the cost of that one bowling game going to be? Okay. Okay, number 5 looks good. You are correct. They do have enough, right? Talk about how much more they have left over towards snacks, right? And when I look at this, does the group have enough money? I would probably transfer that to underneath there. But this work is really good. All right. Oh, and you did summarize it there. Perfect. So number 6, you are correct. They go over budget, right, by $200. And again, your mental math is really good and you understand what they're asking. Now we got to transfer our mental math and put it into algebraic expressions and translate this up into questions 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. And number 7. All right. I love your explanation. The only thing is, talk about what is the total cost, right? And show the work how you got that total cost in terms of what numbers you're adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, right? And then even elaborate more on how much they have left, right? And talk about 4 snacks. Okay? So hopefully all my hints help you fix your mistakes. There were no major ones, but just some things we can fix to get a better grade. Good job.